Catalogue Controller, managing catalogues and orders from catalogue drop to order delivery, creating a professional appearance to the customer. This is a brief overview of the system. What is Catalogue Controller? It's software for keeping track of catalogues, customers, orders and profit, creating a professional appearance to your customers. The key areas of Catalogue Controller are catalogue rounds, catalogue drops and collections, customer orders from catalogues collected or from your website, customer details and order history. To have a record of items on backorder, unavailable items or returned items. Detailed accounts showing profit made and available funds. Facility to print order forms and collection slips. Listing of catalogues, products in catalogues, items sold and stock held. Collating items ordered from customers to form a main order to HQ. May be used for one or more catalogue companies, keeping orders and accounts separate for each company. The dashboard. This is the default screen that's shown when starting up the software. From here you navigate to other areas of the system as required using the menus at the top. This home screen will give you a brief overview where your business stands at the moment, orders received this week, details of catalogues and their performance to date, how many catalogues have been put out this week and how many collected, approximate profit made from orders not yet processed, catalogue collections due, and deliveries due to date. Catalogue rounds, creating rounds and assigning roads. Amend roads associated with rounds as you gradually reduce the number of catalogues required to be delivered to a road. Once a round is used in a catalogue drop or collection, the system will automatically record data against each road. Number of readers, number of customers, number of drops made, number of orders to date, number of lost catalogues, number of returns to date, and the value of orders to date. Roads are added or amended and then assigned to a round. House numbers or names are easily added at the click of a button. By viewing a road in more detail, you can obtain more detailed history about drops and collections, houses that have been asked to be removed or you have added to archive, houses that have read the catalogue or are customers, history of drops made to houses and how many callbacks it took to retrieve the catalogue, statistics from the drops, catalogues collected, catalogues lost, catalogues read, and orders received. By double-clicking on a particular house number, more details about the drop and order history can be seen. Samples that you've given to the customer or reader, history of drops made to the house and how many callbacks it took to retrieve the catalogue and if the catalogue was looked at, details of any orders received. Catalogue Controller gives you the facility to print your own day slips, callback cards and order forms for the different catalogues that you are running. For instance, we've got Betterware, Oriflame, Viva and British Basics already coded into the system. Callback slips are easily printed onto A4 paper, and slips are printed 4 to a sheet and will have your distributor details and website on them, along with your selected day that you intend to collect the catalogue back. Callback slips are printed in the same way, 4 to a sheet, and will have an area for you to tick to say when you're going to try and call to get the catalogue back. Order forms may be printed for the relevant catalogue, again having your distributor details already printed on them. As the order form is not carbonated, there's a tear-off strip at the bottom for the customer to keep. They will also be getting a printed invoice from you when you deliver the goods to them. This will ensure that they have the full details of the items they've purchased and your contact details for the future. Once you have printed the front side of the order form, turn the paper over and feed it back through the printer so that the rear page is then printed on the back of the order form. Catalogue drops and collections. This is the heart of the distributor part of the software, where we create and control catalogue drops and collections from your rounds. This screen will show you which houses you've collected from, if a catalogue was looked at, if an order was placed, to indicate if you were asked to remove them from future drops, to indicate if you decided to archive and not drop to them again, to indicate if a catalogue was lost, binned, burned or eaten, or whatever excuse they give you for not returning the catalogue. By not indicating anything to the catalogue, the system will know that you're going to try and retrieve it at a later date. Forming the collection list. We can print the collection list telling us which houses to go and collect from. So out in the sunshine or the rain, we indicate which houses we've collected from, which houses have read the catalogue, any that have lost, any that we're going to call back to. We can indicate which day we're going to call back using our callback slips. We can put a little card through to say we thank you for your order. Or if we've constantly tried to get the catalogue back with no success, we can put a no longer going to deliver a catalogue to you card through the door. Once we have finished collecting our catalogues, we can then enter our results back into our system, indicating which catalogues were returned, which catalogues were looked at, which catalogues had orders placed against them. We can then tell the system the date that we're going to go back and try and retrieve the catalogues we were unable to collect, and then this will print a new collection list on that given date. Orders received from catalogue collections, customer requests or social media. Orders that have been created either from catalogue drops or entering via the customer screen are listed here and may be listed in various categories. Orders received this week, orders waiting for goods, orders ready for delivery, orders with backorder items, orders with unavailable items, and completed orders. Orders received. Order details are entered onto the system. On receiving an order, the details are added to the system and each item is added to the order. As items are added, the total value of the order is calculated and any items indicated as being on back order will be excluded from the order total. Entering items into the order are simply done by typing in the item code. The system will then bring up the item description and the catalogue price. There's also an option to add a discount to this price if required. Also, if an item is no longer available on back order, this can be indicated here as well. After entering an item for the order, you return back to the main order screen where you will see any other items that you've already added, and you'll see the total value of the order so far. You also have the option to add any samples that you want to give to the customer, and also the option to store a digital copy of the order form. This may then be viewed at any time by viewing the order and clicking on the icon, and this will show a larger picture of the order. This also saves you having to physically save the copy of the customer's orders, as it's now a permanent record in your system. Once you are ready to submit your main order to head office, the system can print a collated list of all the items required from your customer orders, and this will show the product code, the quantity for order, or if items are to be fulfilled from your own stock. Once goods have been received from head office, you can start to form delivery notes and invoices for your customers. The system will print a delivery or invoice note listing all the items on the order and the total amount due, also thanking the customer for their order and indicating and explaining if any items are unfortunately on back order. There's also a tear-off slip at the bottom to attach to the delivery bag, or a bag delivery label or ID label may also be generated. Once you have bagged up all your orders ready for delivery, you can print a delivery schedule or manifest for your deliveries. This is printed onto an A4 piece of paper, indicating the addresses that you need to deliver to and the amount to be collected. You can then indicate against this sheet how the customer has paid you, whether it be card, cash or cheque or bank transfer. Customer details screen. A customer will be created from the information from a catalogue drop when recording that an order has been received from an address that is not already a customer. This listing shows the general details of customers, the date of the first and last order, the number of orders, the total order value, the value of returns, and the total values of sales. On double-clicking on the required customer, it will show details of all their orders. And this will show the drop number that the order was made on, the actual order number, the date the order was received, the date you delivered the order value, whether they've paid for the order, the payment method, and any returns made. Each order may be double-clicked to view in more detail, and this will show the actual items on the order. And also by clicking on the digital image of the order, you can view their physical order. Any items noted as returned will be listed on the system against the customer. Hopefully there won't be too many items showing here, but this will show the date the item was entered for return, the reason for the return, the head office return note reference, the date you sent it back to head office, and any credit note reference. The account screen will give you an overview of your current finances. Accounts are separated by catalogue companies and by default will show the current tax year. This screen shows you all your invoices, payments made, customer transactions, invoice and credit values, the profit made, amounts spent on sales aids and postage, balance of money at home and the balance of money in the bank. Payments are easily recorded against invoices, and also the purchase value of any stock that you hold will be shown. The product screen will list all items that may be used in the various catalogues. We endeavour to keep an up-to-date listing of products that are in the catalogues and promotional flyers, along with the full list retail price. Catalogue discounted prices will be reflected in the relevant catalogue. You may also add your own products to the library. Products are displayed with their full retail price, and on clicking a product it shows which customers have purchased this item. You have a facility to see your top selling items by the quantity ordered, and there's a facility to hold stock of items. By double clicking on the item you may add the stock to the item. Sample codes may also be stored against the main product code. All catalogues for the company are listed here. Against each catalogue you will be able to see the quantities you've purchased or been given, along with how many have been lost or taken out of circulation due to damage, and how many you have available, as some may well still be waiting to be collected. Also against each catalogue you'll see the number of orders received, the value of orders received, the cost involved to get these orders, HQ costs, etc., and the profit made on each catalogue. By double-clicking on one of the catalogues, it will display all the products that are in the catalogue with the retail price and any offer prices that are on in this catalogue. You'll also be able to see which customers have ordered from this catalogue. Training videos are available within the system, and these are regularly added and they're automatically downloaded to your system as they become available. Simply click on the required video and the system will play this from a YouTube link. Well, thank you for taking the time to look at this presentation, and I hope that we've managed to give you an insight into how Catalogue Controller can help your business. So, how much does it cost? You have three options: $4.75 plus VAT per month, $24.95 plus VAT for 6 months, or 41.45 plus VAT for the year. Now, how do I get it? By contacting us at Controller Software Limited on 0151 558 1964, or email us or contact us via the website, and we will then take your details and prepare a data file that is unique to you to install on your PC. So Contract Controller, keeping track of those catalogues, orders and profit, and creating a professional appearance to your customer.